Here's another visual I put together from a table of prices by shape and carat weight from the International Gem Society, or IGS. These prices are based on diamonds of color quality G and cut quality of VS2. We will learn about those ratings and where they fit on the grading spectrum in just a few moments. For now, just know for 0.5, 1, and 1.5 carat weight, the round diamonds are the most expensive on average, whereas the other cuts or shapes tend to fall somewhere between 60 to 80% of the price of an equivalent round. Again, I wouldn't read too much into the specifics below round. Those rankings might change over time, retailer, and of course you see here, you can see that the rankings change by carat weight. So I wouldn't read too much in between, is a princess really always more expensive than an emerald, for example? I don't know that that's always the case. But what I really want to get across here is that you can potentially find great value in the fancy cut diamonds. Now, I did mention this earlier, but shapes other than round are often referred to as fancy. So that's one thing to note. And the other thing to note is that it's often a good idea when shopping for or appraising diamonds to understand the pricing of round diamonds and use that pricing as a benchmark of sorts, recognizing that you should get a discount versus the rounds when looking at less popular shapes. And one of the main reasons we might use rounds is if you're let's say you're trying to price out a Asher diamond, let's just say for sake of argument, of color F and clarity VVS1. You might not be able to put together a very good sample size of Ashers in that tight definition. And you might want to look at a larger sample size by looking at rounds of that particular level of quality, and then try to understand, well, where should the Ashers be relative to the rounds of that quality. Not 100% sure that makes sense, but you get the message. If you need a bigger sample size, you should look at rounds when you're studying diamond and diamond pricing. And even if you're not shopping for rounds or not valuing a round, because of the larger sample size that you can get from rounds, there may be some value in studying the rounds as part of your research. Okay?